we're gonna go ahead and start playing the music together. So I would like for you just to check that you don't have your music on shuffle or the playlist or Spotify on shuffle. And I'll count down from 5 as usual. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now. And so we'll start on the back today. So you can lie down on your spine. And just come down all the way for a moment to land. Legs can be out long, knees can be bent, palms on the heart or arms out. Maybe just observing the space around you for a moment. Taking in the space that you are in. And for a moment, if you feel comfortable with closing down the eyes, allow yourself to do so. So as you exhale, you gaze more inwards, you find the breath, you find the heartbeat, you find your center. Good. Just a few more moments here, landing. And even though I've been telling you already quite a lot of what we are going to do today, I want you to drop any agenda of how you think it's going to be like, any expectation. And taking a few more rounds of breath here, just in this. So trusting stillness. Trusting this in-between place of rest, of mobilization, charging. Last 3 more breaths here. Good. And then after your third round of breath, allow just the eyes to open again. Take in the space that you are in and start to bend your knees so that the foot soles come closer towards your own bum. I want you to then, when you're ready, cross the fingers behind the skull, behind the head. Allow the elbows to come out wide. Take a few breaths there, just arriving here to this new place. And already here, I want you to imagine the core being almost one with your legs. So maybe you're imagining this line that starts around your navel and goes down into both your legs, into your feet. Maybe slightly pressing your feet down to earth, and now starting to flatten the lower back down towards the mat slightly so that you're pulling the tailbone towards the heels, and keep that. So you're really sliding the lower ribs down toward the hips bones. Hold here, inhale. And then as you exhale, you start to peel your shoulder blades off the mat, exhaling. Stay for the inhale, keep the elbows out wide, keep the neck soft, and exhale, lower it back down. Good. Stay down for the inhale. And exhale, we curl back down and think of just sliding the lower ribs down. You keep the lower ribs in. Hold for the inhale and slide down for the exhale. Good. Stay with this. So inhale, you stay down. Exhale, you curl up. Good. Stay for the inhale. And exhale, lower it back down. I'm just continuing this, inhaling and exhaling, curling. We'll soon add on to this. You stay for the inhale up and exhale. You round down. Now the next time you curl up, I want you to lift 1 foot a centimeter off the ground. So staying down on the inhale. As you exhale, you curl the shoulder blades off the mat. You lift your right foot a centimeter off the mat just to hover. You stay for the inhale and exhale back down. Right foot comes down. And continue with this. So inhale, you stay. Exhale, you curl left foot, shoulder blades off the mat, and just a centimeter. Good. Inhale, stay. And exhale, lower. Continue in your own pace with your own breath. So don't mind the breath too much, but really dig into this. Feeling that attachment to your legs and core. Good. Quite a tiny movement. Good. Just a centimeter with the foot. And you stay up as you inhale. And then you go back down. Good. Continue a few more rounds, just this. I'll do it with you. It's great. Do one more on each side. So you really dig into this. And every time you come up with the shoulder blades with the foot, you stay up for the inhale. Keep those lower ribs down. The exhale brings you down. Let's do one more on one side together. Inhale, you stay down. Exhale, you curl the shoulder blades. 1 foot off the ground. You stay for the inhale. And exhale, lower. We'll add on a twist. So stay down for the inhale. Sorry, exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, you slowly peel shoulder blades off the mat. Right foot comes off the floor. And now just twisting your chest bone over to the right. So don't think too much about bringing elbow to knee, just turning from the heart to the right and hold this. Squeeze, 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 lower ribs in and exhale, you lower down. You stay down for the inhale. Exhale, other side. So you lift and peel. You turn the heart to the left. You lift the left foot a little bit off the ground. So this should feel like a lot if you're doing it right. Good. Lowering it down with the exhale, staying for the inhale down. And we go to the right as you exhale. And it's just that slide of the lower ribs down. Elbows are open and you turn from the heart, from the chest bone to the right. You stay for the inhale and then you lower it down. And now you can continue in your own pace. And it should feel like quite a lot now. Good. Just this. And if it's too much, you can always go back to keeping the feet down and just peeling your shoulder blades off and back down. Good. We'll do 2 more each side. Move slowly. Stay curious. Doing great. Always staying up as you inhale, keeping lower ribs down, and the exhale brings you back down. Good. 1 more each side. You can do this. Stay with that burn. We really want that burn and to charge that center as a battery. Good. Last one together. Exhaling, coming off the ground with the shoulder blades and turning to one side, holding for a moment as you inhale. And exhale, start to lower. Hug the knees into the chest now. And start to rock up and down along the spine. Good. Just a few of these. Letting go of that. The next time you rock up to your sitting bones, we go to Navasana. So you rock up, finding Navasana, either shin bones parallel to the floor or legs straight, and holding this. Good. Can you really broaden the collarbones out, staying proud in the spine, and holding, just holding, slightly pressing your big toe mounts together, breathing. Beautiful. Few more here. About 3 more breaths, bringing those legs closer, lifting up from the chest bone for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the rolling. We roll 5 times, then we do that again. Rolling 4, rolling 3, rolling 2, rolling 1, and back to Navasana, the boat. Everyone's favorite. Again, option knees bend or straight, and just holding. Feel this, breathe. Good. About 3 more slow rounds of breath. You can close down the eyes if your balance allows you to. Good. Slightly pressing the big toe mounds, the base of the big toes in towards one another. So it's like you have just one big leg that is attached to your core. Last inhale. And exhale, release back to the rolling. We do it one more time. In 3, 2, and 1. Stay up and hold. 5 slow breaths. Yes, you can. And I know this is a lot to begin with, but this is an important part of it all today. Good. Few more breaths. Can you lift the legs up a little bit higher, maybe straighten them? Beautiful. For 3, 2, 1. And now this time, cross your shin bones in the air. Bring the legs down and then roll over to hands and knees and find downward dog. And then walk it out a little bit. Chill for a moment. Allow it to be mobilized by moving. Good. That moves through. 2 more breaths. Nice. Next inhale, start to move forward, plank pose, shoulders over hands. Exhale, lower slowly down to your belly. Good. Now one big cobra. As you inhale, really plant the leg bones down and lift the chest. Peel the chest off the mat. Maybe hands are down, maybe you're on the fingertips. No one cares, but stay for a moment. Really stretch out those abdomen. And think of puffing the heart more forward rather than up. So it's this nice long elongation through the whole body, and legs are super active. Yes, one more inhale here. Exhale, lower it back down, hands under shoulders, tuck toes, downward dog. Starting to build this up. Good. Bending knees, inhale, gaze forward, top of the mat. And exhale, either step or float forward. Yes. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, bow it back, forward fold. Good. Take 2 breaths there. And you can slightly use your abdomen to pull yourself closer to the legs. Not with force, but with the core. One more round of breath, finding the back line of the legs. If you're holding on to something, let it go. Halfway lift, inhale, mobilize. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Good. This time in plank, we stay. And see if you can, from your plank, start to shift your weight more to your right hand, top your right shoulder with left hand, and hold for a moment. Now notice what happens in your hips as you do so. So I want you to start to lift up from the right outer hip and kind of turn the left outer hip down. Now you can stay here or reach the left arm forward for a moment, holding here. And if it's there, you might lift the right tippy toes to point back and just feel that wobble. Wobble, wobble, and let that be what it is. Good. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Left hand down, right foot down, shift forward. Inhale. Exhale, lower chaturanga and hold. Feel. Good. Spice it up for a moment. Then inhale, next time, upward facing dog or cobra if you go all the way down. Hold for a moment, softening to the elbow, smile with the heart forward, and exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, top of the mat. Exhale, step or float forward. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bow again, forward fold. Again, a little bit with your hands and core. You can pull yourself closer to yourself. 3 breaths. Letting go of that. 2 more breaths. And remember, you can always move slower or faster than I am talking or guiding you. You're here for you. Last round of breath. Let something go. And then release. If you're holding on to ankles or toes, take an inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, step again back, plank pose. This time we shift our weight more to your left hand. Tap your left shoulder with the right hand. Hold that. You can stay here or reach the right arm forward, parallel to right ear. And if it's there, you can point left toes back. And this should be advanced and hard and wobbly. Good. Hold this for 3, 2, and 1. Right hand comes down, left foot comes down. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower chaturanga and hold there. Remember, knees can come down, but really feel those arms. Feel those arms. Now you open, upward dog. I know we want to escape from it so bad. Hold for a moment and exhale, downward dog. Bending your knees, inhale, gaze forward, top of the mat. And exhale, step or hop forward. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow it down. Inhale this time all the way up to standing. Long legs, long arms. And then stay standing. Bring the hands together in front of the heart and slightly press your palms together. And it's your forearms are more kind of parallel towards the floor. So you're really pressing hands to each other like you're creating a diamond between your palms. You really feel your chest muscles, your arm muscles, your intention to be here with all of it. Also the things that we don't always prefer. Good. Last round of breath. Press the palms into each other still. And then exhale, just release the arms by your sides. Close down the eyes if you haven't and stand with all of it. 1 round of breath. The next inhale, you open up the gaze, you reach the arms back up towards the sky. Exhale, bow, forward fold, all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, plank pose. You know what's coming. Shift your weight more to your right hand, tap your right shoulder with the left. Good. Stay here or reach the left arm forward. Stay here or point the right toes back. We stay for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand down, right foot down, shift forward. Inhale. Exhale, lower halfway. Hold chaturanga. Hold chaturanga for 3, 2, 1. Then the heart opener, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. And now from the core center, inhale, right leg lifts up towards sky. And for a moment, exhale, bend and open. Bend, knee open a little bit more. Yes. Slightly pressing the left heel down there. Feel that nice stretch. Starting to lift the left heel high, inhale. Exhale, now right knee to the left tricep across the mat. And now this is going to be different from what you're used to, so listen carefully. Right leg turns out behind you, but stay on the tippy toes in the left still. So right leg slightly towards the left, and see if you can bring the outer edge of the right foot down there. This is quite a narrow stance between my feet. Good. Now from here, I want you to shift your weight into your right foot and see if you can lift the left tippy toes off the ground. If this is okay, then maybe you reach the left arm forward and you hold that. And it should feel like a lot. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left tippy toes down, left hand down. Right knee to nose lift from the hips. Inhale. Exhale, right foot forward, top of the mat. Warrior 1 stance. Find both feet to lift up. Beautiful. And exhale, sink in a little bit deeper to the front knee. Good. Hold for one more round of breath. Calm it. And the next inhale, both legs straight. Inhale. Grow taller through the spine. And as you exhale, we go to the pyramid pose. So bowing forward and down from the heart, slight micro bend to the front knee, fingertips down to the floor or hands maybe to blocks. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, bow in deeper. 2 breaths. We want to open that line at the back of the leg. Good. Next, inhale, halfway lift, gaze forward. Walk the hands forward, 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 and then glide the left leg up to standing splits. Good. From here, lift halfway, inhale, walk the hands slightly forward on an angle from the shoulders. We're going to find a few hops here. So start to pour your weight to your hands and come to the tippy toes of the right. And then 3 hops with the right foot. 1, 2, and 3. Stay in standing splits. Halfway lift. And exhale, left foot meets the right at the front of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Can you pull yourself in a little bit closer to the legs? 2 breaths. Last round of breath here. Next, inhale, lift halfway, lengthen, mobilize. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back, high plank. Good. Shift the weight to your left hand. Tap left shoulder with the right hand. Good. Stay here or reach the right arm forward. Stay here or point the left toes back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand down, foot down, shift forward, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, hold one last time for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know. Then open from the heart forward and downward facing dog. Exhale. Nice. Moment of breather. Inhale, bend, left leg glides up towards sky. Left leg up from the core. Exhale, bend the knee and open up from the pelvis. Nice. Feel that stretch. Press from the right heel slightly down. Now, right heel lifts up, inhale. And as you exhale, left knee to the right elbow, so across the mat, and we thread the left leg through, but it's that narrow stance again. You bring the arch, the outer arch of the left foot down. So my feet are quite close to each other, if you can see this far. It's not as wide as in fallen triangle. You press through the outer edge of the left foot and maybe point the right toes back. If it's there, you glide the right arm forward. And you hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down, right hand down. Lift from the hips and pull the left knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, step left foot forward, warrior 1. Rising up with your breath like a wave, and exhale, sink in maybe a little bit deeper. Find both feet and press evenly through both your feet. Good. Next, inhale, left leg straight-ish. Exhale, reach forward and down. Fingertips or hands to blocks. Halfway lift. And exhale, bow, 2 breaths. 2 big breaths. Warming it up. Next, inhale. Lifting halfway, walk your hands forward and glide the right leg into sky. Preparation for standing splits, but we're not going there yet. You lift halfway, you walk your hands slightly forward on an angle away from your shoulders. It doesn't have to be far away, but it helps at least in my own body, so you see what works for you. Lift on high to the left tippy toes, and then you can take kind of a bounce with the right leg. We go for about 3 hops. So starting to find the hop by pressing the right leg up towards sky. 2, 1. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Halfway lift, inhale. Right foot to the top of the mat, exhale. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And exhale, bow. This time all the way up to standing long legs, long arms. And here it comes, exhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Yes, we love it. We love to hate it. Allow the tailbone to become heavier. And again, like we did in the core in the beginning, I want you to slide the lower ribs in and slightly down. It's like you're charging that battery. And today, keep your arms quite straight. So you're in this strong container. Good. Could you go a little bit deeper into this? Really charging that battery at the core center. Beautiful. One last inhale. And now exhale, fold forward over both legs. First, arm balance play. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step your feet slightly back. So we're going for a crow. This depends again on your alignment. For some, this is easy. For some, this is a journey. So about 2 foot lengths away from your hands. Bum stays high. You come to the tippy toes to really cradle your knees into your armpits. Good. Bending to the elbows and gaze forward. You look where you're going. And I want you to already start to engage the pelvic floor and then lift 1 foot off the ground, right heel maybe to bum, and then bring it back down and try the other. So left heel to bum. And now you can keep on just tapping, or you can start to really pour yourself forward into your crow play, if your crow is there, or just tap and lift up from the core. Gaze forward for 3, for 2, and 1. And if the floating is there already, you can float through a vinyasa. Otherwise, you step back to downward dog and you wait for everyone. Good. Take 2 breaths here together. Inhale, right leg glides up towards sky. Exhale, right knee, left tricep across the mat. Good. Thread the leg through like we've done a few times. So outer edge of the right foot comes down just a little bit outside of your mat. You press the outer edge of the right foot down and maybe float the left tippy toes back, the left arm forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand, left foot down, lift from the hips, right knee to nose. Inhale, breathe into the back body. Exhale, step right foot forward, preparing warrior 1 stance and lifting up. Inhale. Exhale, sink in a little bit lower. Good. Right leg extends. And exhale, a visit to the pyramid to find the right thigh. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, bow in a little bit deeper. We start to wave forward slowly, walking the hands or fingertips forward, pouring the weight to your right foot, and left leg glides up towards sky. Good. And now the hops comes again. So hands about shoulder width apart, a little bit wider maybe. Spreading those fingers and clawing the surface with your fingers. Good. And you start to hop. Now maybe you take 5 or 3 or 1 hop using the left leg, using the core to stabilize. Do 2 more. Get out of your comfort zone a little bit. And then stay in standing splits the next time you come down. So right foot comes down, take an inhale first, stabilize, adjust, mobilize the spine. And now before thinking about it, I want you to catch hold of your right ankle with both your hands. Point through the left toes and stay. Good. One more round of breath. Inhaling, halfway lift and lengthen. Fingertips down. This time we step back. Left foot down. High lunge as you inhale. And exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. And now generously bend through the left knee. Good. Can you reverse this? Left arm up and over. And exhale to spiral open slowly. Warrior 2. Left heel comes down as you open. Finally. Nice. Hold here for a moment. Find a slight outer rotation today from the front thigh bone. And just rest your arms for a moment in the air. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, sink in a little bit deeper. Activate your feet in towards one another. The next inhale, we reverse. And as you exhale, you cartwheel the hands down, lift the back heel, step back to plank, and go through your vinyasa to meet me in downward dog. And I want you to stay with the breath. Stay with the breath. From downward dog, bend your knees. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float or hop. Yes. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bow. All the way up to standing, long legs, long arms. And the favorite chair pose, bend the knees, sink the hips. And just be with it. You don't have to love it, but can you have just acceptance of the things that you don't prefer? Or maybe you love the chair pose. Maybe you're one of those weirdos. That's okay. Really drop just the tailbone. You don't have to tuck it under, but drop it down. Lower ribs in. Sink in a little bit lower and find the shakes. Find the burn. Chase after it. In the mind's eye, say yes, yes, yes. Or you're like, shut up already. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, bow forward, fold long legs. One more crow play, and now you know kind of where we're going. So halfway lift, plant the palms down and step the feet back. And just set it up for yourself first. So you come up high to the tippy toes, you bend slightly the elbows, and you cradle your knees into your armpits. And then maybe the taps with the feet or the balancing already. Good. And just holding, gazing forward, gazing forward, gazing forward. We hold for 3, 2, 1, and then optional, floating back or stepping back. Maybe a vinyasa or just waiting in downward dog to ground more. Both are beautiful. Take a breather. Allow that to kind of sink in. Body marinates in the experience. And then from the core, you start to extend left leg out behind you. Inhale. Exhale, bend and open through the pelvis. Right heel high. And then left knee to right tricep. And we thread the leg through, just a little thread. Left outer edge comes down. You start to press through it, and just a big maybe again. Right toes float off the ground. If they do, right arm might float off the ground. Good. What happens in the core? 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, right foot down. Lift from the hips, left knee to nose. Inhale, big breath to the back body. Exhale, step left foot forward, top of the mat. You're doing great. And we lift together. Warrior 1. Press through both feet, both legs evenly. Exhale, sink in a little bit deeper. Find those big muscles in the legs. And front leg elongates. Inhale, left leg straight. Exhale, visiting the pyramid. Bow, forward fold. A lot of folds to open up the legs. Good. Next inhale, already start to walk your hands forward, forward, forward. Pour the weight to your left leg. Right leg floats up, up, up towards sky. Good. Now set up your hands. We go for a few more hops again. Just hopping, hopping. And use the right leg for that movement. Yes. And hopping. And hopping. Even if this is just like, why are we doing this? Keep on hopping. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And then stay in standing splits. Take a halfway lift. Inhale. And then exhale, you catch the wrist, the ankle with both your hands. So walk the hands back. Before the brain catches you, you hold the leg and then you feel that wobble. Think of slightly hugging upper inner thighs in towards one another. Nice. Next inhale, hands under shoulders, lift the spine halfway. Exhale, step the right foot all the way back to the back of the mat. Lift up high lunge. Inhale. Big breath. And we find that twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Good. And again, twisting from the chest bone. Good. Can you generously bend the back knee, the left knee? No, the right knee. Good. Holding one more inhale. Maybe reversing. Right arm up over. Left hand is more behind the left glute. To exhale, open warrior 2. To open spiral warrior 2. Bending into the left knee, adjusting the feet slightly. And now first pressing through and away from the midline with your feet. It's like you're trying to stretch out your mat. Allow the arms to just land into the air. Notice the center, how everything is connected to the center. Really wrap yourself into this warrior. And now start to hug inner thighs in. So you're pulling your feet in towards one another. You're not moving, but you're just finding those muscle on the inner thighs. Good. Still bringing that lower rib in. Next inhale, we reverse. Left arm up and over. Think of sliding the lower ribs down at the same time so you're not flaring with the ribs. Exhale, cartwheel the hands forward down. Lift the right heel off the mat. Step it back. Plank pose. Optional vinyasa to downward facing dog. From downward dog, bend your knees. Inhale. Exhale, step or hop forward, top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow, forward fold. All the way up as you inhale. Breathe it in. Take energy with you. Exhale, visit chair pose. Not as here as long, but wrap it again, like you're gathering all energy into that center of the body. Good. Could you go deeper? One more inhale, and then exhale, fold it back forward, all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down, step the feet slightly back, and then again the play. Play with the crow, even if you hate it so much. Or you can find that balancing. We do this for 3, 2, 1, and maybe there is a vinyasa where you glide back or you just step back to plank or just go back to downward dog. From downward dog, inhale, right leg up towards sky. Exhale, right knee, left tricep across the mat. Right foot threads through. You find the outer edge of the right foot. You press through the outer edge of the right foot. Left tippy toes might lift. If they lift, maybe left arm slides forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down, left hand down. Press down, right knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, step right foot forward, top of the mat. Charge your legs. Then root it in to rise. Warrior 1, inhale. Exhale, sink in deeper. Find the core again, low ribs in. So super contained today in everything we do. Inhale, right leg straight. Right leg straight. And visit pyramid pose. Fold it forward. Fingertips down or hands to blocks. 1, lift halfway, lengthen. Now listen, walk the hands already forward, forward, forward. Pour the weight into your right foot, slide left leg up towards sky. Go for the hop play. About 5 hops. Just have fun with it. Don't think about it too much. Don't think about it too much. Good. Think of trying to bring your hips more over your shoulders. Do 2 more. 2 more. Yes, you can. 1 more. And then standing splits. Then standing splits. And this time, if you want to again catch your right ankle, you go for it, or you can stay with the fingertips down this time. 1 more big round of breath. Together, inhale, hands under shoulders, stretch your heart forward. Exhale, step your left toes all the way to the back of the mat. We lift high lunge, inhale. Exhale. Left hand forward, right arm back. Left arm forward, right arm back. And you turn from the chest bone. Good. Maybe reversing. So left arm lifts up, right hand is more behind the right bum cheek, and you're pressing the left hip flexor forward, still squeezing inner thighs together. So your legs are like straws that you're using to suck up energy through the legs towards the core. Next exhale, open and release to warrior 2. Good. Inhale, reverse, right arm up over the head. Stretch the right leg straight. And now we go for a favorite of mine for the beach ball in triangle. So now before we do anything, check that both of your knees are slightly bent. Then start to reach your right arm forward just halfway, turn the right palm up, and then mirror the left arm to the right. And you might be higher up with your torso, you might be lower. The lower you go, the more challenging it is. Check your knees and think of rotating your right side rib cage forward up. Hold this and find the shake. Ooh. Can you go lower without losing the core? Last inhale. Exhale, start to rotate the heart down towards the floor. Left hand comes down, left heel lifts, right arm opens. Inhale. Exhale, side plank, either with the left knee down or outer edge of the left foot down. And hold here. Now you can play with moving kind of the right side body in the air just to find that core connection to the limb. Hold this. About 3 more rounds of breath, just holding. High plank. Right hand down, right foot down. Optional vinyasa or downward dog. Nice. Inhale, we go straight into it now. Left leg up towards sky. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Right tricep. Good. You thread the leg through. You find the outer edge of the left foot. Pour the weight into left leg. Maybe right tippy toes off the ground. If they lift, right arm glides forward into the air. Parallel to the right ear for 5, 4, 3, 2, and one. Right hand down, right foot down, left knee to nose. Inhale, like you're filling up a balloon at the back body. Exhale, step left foot forward, top of the mat. Not high lunge, but warrior one. Inhale, press through the leg bones. Exhale, sink in a little bit deeper. Then left leg straight, inhale. Exhale, bow forward, visiting the pyramid. Quite a quick visit because inhale, we'll lift halfway again. Exhale, we'll start to walk the hands or fingertips forward. Right leg glides up to sky. Go for the play. Go for the plane hops. It can be 1 or 3 or 5, but get out of your own way with this. Don't think about it too much. About 2 more. I know. Yes. Maybe already catching some balance there. And then when you come down next time, find standing splits. And you choose if you catch hold of the left ankle or no. Good. Now let that go already from the mind. Whatever happened or didn't happen. Now you're here. Now you're here. Good. Inhale, sprinkle hands under your shoulders, lift the spine, and exhale, step the right foot all the way to the back of the mat. You charge down to lift up, high lunge, inhale. As you exhale, your right arm turns forward as you twist the heart more to your own left or the chest bone. Good. Now gather from the inner thighs to reverse, right arm up and over, pressing your right hip flexor forward. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, open and up, warrior two. One last thing. You know where we're going. To reverse, warrior. Inhale. And now left leg grows long, 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 long. Left leg grows long, 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 long. And then exhale, reach the left arm forward and down halfway, turn the left palm up and then mirror the left arm with the right. You catch hold of that imaginary beach ball and plug the arm bones into the shoulder sockets. And remember, slight bend into your knees. So the core is fully speaking with legs and arms, toes and fingertips, tailbone and head here. Good. What happens when the music changes a little? If you're using music, we'll hold this for one more moment. Nice. Next exhale, start to turn the chest down to the floor. Can you bring the right hand down as you lift the right heel? Open up from the left arm, breathe it out a little bit as you inhale. And as you exhale, one more side plank. So either right knee down or outer edge of the right foot down. Good. Hold this. Feel. Now again, can you play with the left side body a little bit? Not really going for any specific place, but we tend to start to tighten up here just because we don't want to lose balance. So can you do something unexpected for yourself? And if you lose balance, how fast can you get over it? Yeah, 2 more breaths. And high plank, hold, high plank. And we hold it together. We hold it together now, just for a moment. Soon it's going to be almost over. See what happened in the mind when I said that? Remember, knees can come down. Start to slide the shoulder blades slightly away from one another. Soften the neck still. You're carrying your head. Shift forward, inhale. Exhale, lower halfway down. Hold chaturanga. Hold chaturanga. And now listen all the way down to the belly. All the way down to the belly. Nice. Point the toes back. One cobra. Let it go. Let it go. Exhale, child's pose. Hips to heels. 2 breaths. And coming up to a seat. Okay, so we're gonna have a finisher. I'm gonna walk you through what we're gonna do now. So I'm gonna show some moves. We're gonna have 3 different exercises. And we're gonna hold or do each exercise for 1 minute. Then after the minute, we rest 30 seconds. And then we go for the next exercise. We again rest 30 seconds and then the last one. And after the whole round, we have 1 minute of rest. We're going to do 3 whole rounds of these. You can just sit and listen. It will make sense soon. For some of you, it might make sense. So first exercise is a handstand hold. So either you kick up to a wall close to you or you do the one. I'm going to show it to the sofa. So you do the one where you're standing away from the wall, where the hands come down and where your feet come up to a wall or to a chair. So this is what I was talking about. And you want to have the hands kind of underneath the shoulders. And this we hold 1 minute. Then we come down, we chill 30 seconds. Then we walk out to a plank from anywhere you were. And we go for mountain climbers or mountain runners. If you don't want to run, you can tap, 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 tap. Okay? Then we rest again. Last one is our deer dolphin. And you measure shoulder width, elbows comes down, either palms down or hands together. You lift hips up and back, and then you can walk your hands closer. If you would like more, you can always lift one leg and play with the balance. Then after that whole set, we have 1 minute rest, and we do this 3 times through. Okay? No? Maybe? Cool. Okay. So we start at a wall or with a chair. And we're going to go very soon. Good. So set it up for yourself. Measuring. I'm going to count down from 5 and then we start. 1 minute. Okay. All good to go? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Yes. And you have time here to find it. Maybe you play with bringing your hips over the shoulders. You have a really strong core connection now. And if you want to, you can always lift one leg up towards sky if you want to play with that. Otherwise, just hold and breathe and feel all that burn. Good. You have 30 more seconds left. And then we're going to rest. Doing so great. Remember breathing and stay with that core connection. If you need to come down earlier, you can, but I want you to push through this. Good. Finding that stability. And hands are speaking with the ground. 10 more seconds. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down and rest. Either forward fold or child's pose or sitting. 30 seconds rest. And then remember, we have the mountain climber, and there we need the pose to get up, up, up. This is great for yogis. Good. Okay, start to find the position slowly. We're going to go in about 10 seconds, and it's 1 full minute. Good. Mountain runners, you know this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And either you run or you tap. This is a great one. Or you run a little bit and then you tap. Good. Push away from the ground. Nice. Strong work. These are the best. I'm saying, and I'm not doing anything. I'll do 1 round with you. I promise. Keep going. Keep going. I want you to commit to it now. Okay, halfway there, over halfway there. Stick to it, press away from the ground, go to the tapping if you need to. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I know, almost there, almost there. 10 seconds left. Still with it. Still with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Take a chill wherever you're at. We're gonna go to the dolphin in 20 seconds. So you might want to come up to seated and start to check your shoulder width, bringing the elbows down. We're gonna go very soon in 8 seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your dolphin. When you're up, you have the option to walk your feet closer, maybe lifting one foot. You could even find hops if that is something that really, you want to play with. Press away from the ground. Yeah, stay playful. Don't take this seriously, even if this is a tough challenge. Halfway there now. Long static holds. This is going to build up your strength. And head is off the ground in dolphin, remember. Good. 20 more seconds. Yes, you can do it. After this, you have 1 minute of rest. So press through. Doing great. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Chill. 1 minute reset. Child's pose, or just coming to sit with it. I want you to really soak it up. Soak it up. Drink it up. Longer rest. This is the in-between place. We go in 30 seconds, so you might want to just check yourself, find the wall or the surface that you're using. Setting it up, we're gonna go in 10 seconds for the handstand hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, if you want to also just hop up the other way around to a wall, you can do it. Press away from the ground and let the hands speak with the earth. So it's in constant conversation. Core to arms to hands. Core to legs to feet. Good. And we are halfway through already. We're just going to do this once after this, so give it everything you got. This should be like a lot, and you're all super strong people. Good. 15 more seconds. Just be with this. Can you be with this, even if you don't prefer it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down and rest. 30 seconds. And don't collapse out of it. You're still holding yourself. We're going to go in 20 seconds to mountain runners or mountain kind of climbers where you just tap. And both are great. Okay, 10 seconds, like to set it up. One more time after this, I promise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're like, I did not sign up for cardio, but this is great for yogis because we don't get a lot of cardio if we only do yoga, okay? Press away from the earth and stick to it. You can close down the eyes. You can curse me underneath your breath, but commit. Just this. We don't do this a lot. Just once a month. I put you to do crazy stuff. Okay. Give it all you got. We're halfway there now. Halfway there. You can go to the tapping. I know these are so good. Stick with it. Go back to them. Go back to them. You don't have to love them. You can hate them. But can you accept them? 10 more seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chill. Come down, chill. 30 seconds. And we have the dolphin after this. Breathe and take care of yourself. We're going to go in 15 seconds, so you might want to search again for your foundation with your upper body. And we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Commit. Static muscle work. If you want to lift one leg and find hops here, you do those. You have been with them in standing splits. Can be fun. Can be a way of kind of getting out of it a little bit. Static holds are the worst. And then you can go back to the hold or swap legs. We're halfway there. Pressing away from earth. Breathing through it. This is also yoga. Union. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down and chill. Longer reset. Drink it up. And remember, you can do whatever here. You can move or sit with it. A great place for integration, mobilization. If anything got stuck somewhere, just stretch it out. Last round, we're going to go in 30 seconds. So, where's the wall or surface? 20 seconds. We'll go in 10 for the handstand hold. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go up. Now again, give yourself, while you're keeping yourself safe, give yourself a little bit of a challenge there. Maybe you lift one leg up. And if one leg is already up, you can press with the other foot into the wall to come to the tippy toes with the other foot, but stay safe. I know. And if one leg is up, you think of squeezing upper inner thighs in. We're over halfway there already. This is the last set. Press away from earth. Press away from earth. Be with this. Imagine both of the legs are kind of one leg that is attached to your center. 14 more seconds. So close to the finish line. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Child's pose or sit with it. And you know that the killer is coming after this. So take a moment. Mountain climbers or mountain runners in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'll do them with you. Come on. Stay with it. And remember, you can always go back to the tap, 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 or run. Keeping the hips a little bit higher if needed. Stick to it. Shoulder blades away from one another and breathe. Close down the eyes. Feel. Good. Keep going. You're doing so great. Over halfway there already. Let it speak. Let yourself hate it if you hate it. But stick to it. 20 more seconds. Still breathing. Good. Press away from ground. Can you go a little bit faster? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 30 seconds. And then we have the last one, which is the dolphin. We're going to go in about 15 seconds. So set yourself up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and go. 1 last minute, and then you're done. You're fully done. And I promise we won't do this for a longer time. But you can do it on your own if you want to. Okay, maybe you play with the hops, or you're still, or you come down earlier, but commit to your energy level. Be with it. Over halfway there already. Come on, give it all you got. Last seconds of work. And when you think you're gonna fall out, just hold it a little bit longer. A little bit longer. A little bit longer. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done. You're done. Take a breather in child's pose together or sitting. Let the heartbeat calm and receive. Receive the information that comes after. You did so great. Now, without kind of dropping out of it, can you take this to be light down on your back? Don't drop out of it. Take it with you. And then once you're down, if you want one last happy baby, you go for it. But you could already go to Shavasana. Just last wiggles, very intuitive resets. If you need something else, you go for it. And now we start to come closer to earth. When you're ready, if you're still holding something, give yourself the sweetest place of Shavasana. And that can be on the back or the side or with pillows and blankets or even legs up the wall. You have time now. Hmm. And starting to just bring more awareness back to your physical self. Allowing the breath to start to grow deeper. And inviting some movement back to this. Tiny flickers or bigger stretches, whatever you need. Then eventually rolling over to one side. So staying for a moment to re-immerse yourself to gravity, to the weight of your body. And then when you're ready to, you can start to come back towards a seat. And still gazing towards yourself, towards the space on the inside. Finding the supportive spine. And in your own perfect way, just sealing this by thanking yourself in your own way for your effort, for your presence, and for your personal experience, whatever that was today. Big and namaste. All good? All okay still? I'm gonna stop the recording.